welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Star. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be doing my weekly cash stuffing for a total of $550 for the third week of July. So let's go ahead and get started as usual with my cash wallet here. And we are going to empty out the change that I may or may not have accumulated throughout the week. Honestly, this week, you guys, I have been doing my shopping using my card mostly, and I already did my unstuffing, and this penny does not want to come out. So definitely check that out on my channel if you have not seen it yet. So this week, poor Sparkles Unicorn over here will only be getting, what is that, 15 cents, but that's okay. She usually likes a little bit more, but this is what she got until next week, and she can hold off till then. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and stuff my cash wallet here. So we're going to be dipping into groceries and seeing how much we have left. So we have 56, 20, 40, 50, 55, $56 left, and this is from an accumulation of the last 2 weeks worth of groceries because of the holidays and all of that. So things have been a little bit wonky as far as my groceries budget, but we're going to roll 40 over and we're going to put this $16 into my rollover savings challenges a little bit later. So we're going to just add in $60 to make this our usual 100 for the week. So we have 50, 70, 90, and 100. Okay, and then we have spending. We have a whopping $1 left in spending, so I will sit that there and then add in our usual 20 for spending for the week. Next, we have my son Gabe, who isn't getting anything, but he still has $31 from last week. And then we have miscellaneous, which has a total of $7 left. So we're going to be taking all of this and rolling this over as well into my rollover savings challenges. And we're going to put in our usual 5 for miscellaneous. Okay, and that is it for my cash wallet, and we are all set for the week. Next, we have my long-term binder here, and we're starting with medical. Medical gets 25 today. 20 and 5. So medical has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, and 94. Next we have Christmas, which is getting its usual 25. So Christmas currently has 500 set aside with 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 715, 720, $725 in Christmas. By December, my goal for this envelope is to have $1,200 in there. Gabe's savings will get 25. My son Gabriel. So we have 25. So he has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 his high yield savings plus 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, and 200 for a total of $4,200 for Gabe's savings. He's a little bit sad now, you guys, because he thought, including myself for some reason, that he was going to be starting school a couple of days later. Turns out he's going to be starting it about like 3 days earlier than he thought. So he was sad for a second. And I thought the same, because if you didn't know, I'm a school librarian, but I don't work in the same district that he goes to school in. So my district goes back at a different time than he does. So I was a little bit confused myself, but he was sad for a little while. He got over it, but he was sad for a little while. Okay, so savings, my regular savings will get 25 this week. So savings has 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 790, no, wait a minute. What did I do? Okay, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 770, 780, 785. Yes, that is right. Okay. And if you guys didn't know, I'm using this envelope to pay myself back from all the years that I have pulled from my savings. And these are all the amounts that I have paid to myself, and they're currently in my high yields. And we are working on this amount right here, $1,000. And currently we are at 785. I've been working on this thing for a long time, you guys. But I will say that since I started cash stuffing, I have not dipped into my savings unless I absolutely needed it. And the last time I absolutely needed it was when my son needed to get his wisdom teeth pulled, and my insurance at the time didn't cover all of it, so I had to pay the difference. But that was like two and a half years ago. 2 years ago, I think. Okay, so speaking of my son, his envelope, he gets 15. So Gabriel has 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. Family has nothing in it, but today it gets 15 as well. And that's all that it has. Home improvement also has nothing, but it will get 20 today. And car maintenance. Oh, speaking of car maintenance, so car maintenance gets 20 today, which is a little extra than usual. So in recent weeks, I've had to take my car to the shop to have it checked for like a routine air filters and oil change. And turns out that my car needed some Freon or whatever, and they thought there was a leak. So car maintenance has 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 235, 236. So I had to come back so they could check for the leak, and I took it back. At the time I'm filming this video, I took it back this morning, by the way. So thank goodness there was no leak, or they didn't find one anyway, which was weird. So they didn't charge me for today, and I was a little bit worried because I didn't know how much they were going to charge me, but they did not charge me, but I was thankful. But the funny thing is, so emergency gets $10, is that I have an older car, okay? So emergency has 1,500, 600, 700, 50, 70, 80, 95. So $1,795 is in emergencies. Yeah, I have an older car, so sometimes when I go to get it to be checked, like for a routine oil change or something, I get little surprises, like something else needs to be done or be replaced or whatever. And that's what happened the last time I took my car to be serviced. But so long story short, they know me pretty well. Okay, they know me very well down there. And so there's one guy in particular that I used to request specifically to work on my car. But he's become, because he's so nice and so cool, and he explains things so well, he's really popular. So I haven't been requesting him lately because it'll take longer for them to be able to see my car because everybody else wants to see him. So Gives gets $1, and Gives has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So he always messes with me, and it's the funniest thing ever because anytime I come pulling up, he'll be like, oh, here comes trouble. And I'm like, don't do that. Do not do that. We are on like a first name basis, which is crazy. So Jackson, my Chihuahua, will get 5 today. He currently has 25. And so there's a new guy that has been looking at my car. And so lately he's been warning the new guy. So last time I went to get my car checked, he's like, I could just read his lips as I'm pulling in. He's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? Seriously? This how you want to do me? In front of the new guy? So the new guy didn't know what was happening. And he's like, what's going on? Am I in trouble? And I said, no, sir, you're not in trouble. He's just acting up. He's acting up today. And he starts laughing and stuff. But the thing that happened today, so household gets 15. So household has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46. The thing that happened today was that they were done with my car. And usually when they're done with my car, they come into the lobby and they talk me through what they did, and I pay the difference or whatever. Well, today instead of coming in the way they usually do, they call my name over the loudspeaker. My government name, mind you, my first and my last name, scared me half to death. I said, wait a minute. What has happened? Is my car on fire? Joseph, listen, because usually when I'm in there for a while, I wait with my car. So I bring a book, some work I might be working on, whatever. So I'm just in there reading my little book in my own little world, and I hear my name over the loudspeaker. What? So entertainment gets 5. So entertainment now has 25 as well. So I couldn't even, you know how if you get startled like in public, thank God there was one other lady that was in the lobby with me waiting. But when you get startled in public, you might try to like play it off a little bit. There was no playing that off. No playing that off. Scared me half to death. I jumped, you know, and I said, oh my God, like that. And the lady looked at me and she said, well, that was unusual. I said, I know. She said, I never heard them call anybody over the loudspeaker before. I said, I know. I said, they know me here and they owe me a new car because I come here too much. They need to just go ahead and give me a new car and stop playing with me. And she started laughing. So home decor gets 15 today. But Lord, so I went out there and the guy, and they called me out to the garage where they, you know, take the cars. And I go out there, subscriptions isn't getting anything. And the guy is on the phone. He's like, hey, sweetheart, I'm on a long distance call here. They got me on hold. So I called you over the loudspeaker. He says, you're good. You're fine. We didn't find any leaks. We're not going to charge you today. You just sign right here and we'll get you on out of here. I said, okay. Because I came out the door looking crazy like, what is it? What y'all calling me for? Okay, so miscellaneous has $21. It got $1, so now it has 21. But yeah, and for those of you who might be confused as to why I was so startled at hearing my name, number one, they don't usually do that. That's also why I was confused. But number two, I work in the school system. Okay, I taught high school for 5 years, and I've been a school librarian for 7. I think this is going to be my 8th year coming up. And the only time I hear my last name being called like that is when I'm at work. It's when I'm at school. So anytime I'm outside of a school setting and I hear my name like that, it's like PTSD, okay? Because the kids, they wear my name out all the time. Sometimes the adults wear my name out all the time. My last name anyway, okay? So beauty gets $1. And beauty has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So yeah, I was looking around like, what's going on? This is no. It's not a good thing. So hair doesn't get anything. Star myself. So that was really funny. Today they're good people there. They're really nice people. So even though when I go there, I'm a little bit nervous because sometimes I really don't know how much money I'm going to spend. They smooth it out to where it's a nice experience going there. Okay, so you're probably looking like, what's she doing with this $100 bill? Let me tell y'all. Okay, so I get 100 for my envelope. So Star currently has 100, 20, 40, 51, $151. So I mentioned this in my cash planning video where my auntie gifted me $100 for my birthday. And it was so sweet of her, so I put it towards myself. And I was thinking, work isn't getting anything. I was thinking like, you know, I could disperse it throughout all my other envelopes. So, but I was like, no, I'm going to use this $100 for me because it is rare that I do so. So Bath & Body Works gets 5. So Bath & Body Works has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48. And when I do spend on myself, it is almost always specially planned and especially saved and calculated, and you know, I put a lot into things before I want to purchase something for myself usually. So I said, you know what, I'm keeping it for myself, and I still don't really know what I want to buy yet, but it's okay, it's there. So clothing gets 15 today as well. So clothing has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, and $74. So I've had sort of an eventful day today. Oh, and I also learned one thing. I saw you guys' comments like about your how you spent your 4th of July, and some of you guys' other comments who live in other countries, and you guys told some of the different things that you guys celebrate in y'all's country, so that was really cool to see. Now, when I went to visit my family for the 4th, so books has 20, 25, 20, nope, 20, 25, 30, 31, and 32. I noticed that my mama, she likes my dog better than she likes us, meaning her children and her grandchild. And let me tell you how I figured that out. Because when, like I said, I'm a school teacher, or I'm a school librarian, so I don't get to like see her a whole lot during the school year. But this summer I've been down quite a bit. And so vacation gets 50 today. Let me concentrate. So vacation has 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 375. So we are really trucking along with this savings challenge, you guys. But anyway, so my dog, so when we pull up in her yard, she don't say, "Hey, y'all," to me or my son. She don't say none of that. She see my dog first. And the first thing came out of her mouth was, "Hey, Jack." And me and my son looking at each other like, she don't see us? We not in the car? Jack drove the car down here by herself? Because that's how she acting. And she running up to the car. Meanwhile, we looking at her like she's crazy. And we refuse to open the car door because she's doing too much. And so Jack is just climbing all on the seats and stuff because we let him out of his little kennel thingy. And his tail is wagging, trying to get to her, and she's trying to get to him, and she knocking on, "Open the door." We was like, "I ain't opening the door for you." But anyway, we open the door, and she gets Jack. She just hugs him and loves him. "Hey, Jack, hey." So long story short, our feelings hurt, and I told her about herself. I said, "Mama, that ain't right." So Mother's Day has 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. Speaking of Mother's Day, here I am saving up for her. And I'm telling y'all how she loved the dog more than she loved us. Okay, so she did get 5. And she currently has 37. Yeah, 37. But yeah, and I told her about herself. I said, "Mama, me and my child, and my sister, because my sister lives with my mom, we both see how you love the dog more than you say." "That ain't true. That's not true. He loves me. He loves me more than y'all." I said, "Okay." So birthdays got 5, and it currently has 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, and 33. I said, "Okay, Mom," because you know that's what you're supposed to do with your mothers. You're supposed to just say, "Okay, Mom." I said, "Okay, whatever you say." But it's clear that you love the dog more than you love your own kids. All right, here we are. My favorite part of the video. We got all of this left to put into my savings challenges. So let's go. Last time we rolled the dice. We're starting a new roll, sort of kind of new. We're starting a fresh roll of dice. There you go. And we're starting with $150 this time. So we rolled 12. So that's what we're going to put in. 10, 11, 12. That's what we're starting off with. And then I'm gonna go ahead and color this in, and I'm gonna do like all different colors this time. The last couple times I've been doing just all pink. So this time we're gonna do a bunch of different colors, like purple and blue and stuff. Okay, so we got a 6, and we did a 4 and a 2. Okay. And then we are going to roll again so we can know how much we're going to be stuffing for next time. Let me get my dice and my pen. So we have a 2 first, another 2, and a 5 for a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, $9. a smaller amount this time, but that is okay and manageable. So we put this away. So next time we're going to be stuffing $9. Next, we're going to do my 100 savings challenge, my little unicorn. And today we are going to be adding $20 for this. And this savings challenge is supposed to go towards my buffer from when I use my buffer to pay, or use some of my buffer to pay for Chris Brown tickets for a concert that my family and I will be attending at the end of August. We're doing a lot for Chris Brown, and he don't even appreciate it. At least I feel like I'm doing a lot for Chris Brown. I mean, my sister loves him. That's the only reason why I'm going, because she loves him so much and she needs somebody to go with. But you know, so we're getting close to finishing this. We just got $20 more to go, and then I'll be adding this to my little buffer stack back here, which is actually, where is it? It's right here. All this money right here is going towards my buffer. We're gonna unstuff this when I reach my amount. I think my buffer that I took out was like $458 or something, I think. Okay, so anyway, moving on to my rollover savings. So we got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24 this time in total. So we have $4 that we're adding to my $1 savings, which is exciting. I don't think our number is going to be as big as last month's, because at the end of every month, we got $10 this time for my $5 savings challenge. So at the end of every month, I will take my rollover stuff and put it in my 100 envelope savings. And so far, I think doing that has served me pretty well, because I am moving at a what I think a very, well, for me, I feel like I'm moving at a very fast pace, much faster than I have since I started the thing, because this is a very tough, that challenge right there is a tough challenge to do. Okay, so we'll just stick these in there. A very tough challenge, actually. And I underestimated how long it would take me to do that challenge. But I have decided that when I do complete the challenge, that I'm going to use it to fix my patio in the back of my house. So we have $10 that we're going to be adding on our $10 savings. We don't have any $20 this time, but that is okay, because my goal for this savings, my 100 envelope savings, has changed quite a bit. First it was to get another car, and then it was to get a whole new set of furniture, like living room and dining room furniture, or you know, to go toward a new set of furniture. And now it's to fix my back patio. So okay, so now we're done with this binder, and then next we're going to stuff the rest into my this thing is getting tight. Okay, so we're doing 25, and that's what we have left. We have $25 that we will be stuffing here. And let me go ahead and color in my little square here. Couldn't find my marker for a second. All right, 25 up here. Okay. All right, you guys, while this dries, I'm gonna go ahead and hang this up. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and leave me a cake emoji down below, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.